Hey everyone, this is BrentShoaf, and I'm here to do my metacog mechanics properties of the semicolon screencast. This is going to be a quick rundown of what I had initiated as far as my grammatical rule and how I've overcome it. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's our learning objectives. I'm going to identify the rules that are associated with semicolons, problems I've had using them and avoiding them in most cases, where I found answers and how to overcome that, and then we'll get some credits at the end. So semicolon rules, according to the University of Madison, Wisconsin, a semicolon is most commonly used to link in a single sentence two independent clauses that are closely related in thought. So one of the things that we'll do later is we're going to take a look at the University of Madison, Wisconsin-Madison's website, and it's really going to show how easy it can be to connect those two independent clauses. And if we're unfamiliar with any terms such as independent clause, the website's really useful in showing us what that is. We'll go over that when we get there. So we're going to use the semicolons when we're connecting independent clauses with conjunctive adverbs, joining independent clauses with a coordinating conjunction, and to separate things in list when commas are present. And once again, we'll go over that when we get to the website. So the struggle is real. Yes, indeed. My struggle with the use of semicolons comes from previous lack of understanding and use. And what I really mean by that is that I perpetuated the problem by avoiding writing them, even when it would have been easier to use. So in order to stop getting grammar hits on papers, I was like, hey, how about we just don't use them and find another way to write whatever it was I was going to write. So that just kind of turned into a habit where I avoided them to not have to deal with the consequences of getting it wrong. Here's our T-Rex trying to do push-ups, and his arms are just so short, he can't stand up. He's going to have to eat to the ground. So here's my information about the source in the University of Wisconsin-Madison. They have a writing center. It's kind of like the Purdue OWL. And the site's got a ton of information and great links and easy access. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Open that up here. There we go. All right, so here we are at the Writing Center for the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and it's part of the website too here using semicolons. So here you'll see the information and rules and examples, and they have a whole bunch of stuff over here where you can all go through the different possibilities of using them correctly. So here's what I had the information in my slide. Two independent clauses. Here's what I was talking about when I was saying you've got easy links to this. You don't know what a word means or what the grammatical word is, you can just click on it and it'll pull up a little window here and show you exactly what it is. So that's really helpful. You got questions on questions. So here's a little rundown of the website. So what it is, how to use it, how to avoid using a comma when a semicolon is needed, which I did a lot, and that led to other grammar problems that I had. So when you use semicolons correctly, you can really link a lot of information together without, and it kind of makes your writing look more sophisticated when you use them. Got a lot of behind it. So here's a good description of not using a comma when a semicolon is needed. Instead of saying the cow is brown, it is also old. The cow is brown, it is also old, because you got to use the semicolon. And that's because here we have independent clauses connected by a semicolon. This is the comma splice, the incorrect version here. Anyway, so there is the website, and there's all kinds of good stuff on here for other writing tools and how to use dashes, commas, coordinating conjunctions, how to improve your writing style. And if you ever want to get a little help in your writing, I recommend going here, as well as the Purdue OWL. They are very helpful. All right, so let's go back to our PowerPoint. So we're going to adapt and overcome. Like here you see Bear Grylls. He'll let you know. So semicolons are not a spectator sport. And what I mean by that is I had a calculus teacher once tell me that about calculus. It's not a spectator sport. And what that means is the more you use them, the better you get at using them, and you can start to find ways to write in which you can incorporate them all the time. Sometimes you start using them too much, but you can learn or relearn parts of a sentence which semicolons are used. So as we saw in our example, between two independent clauses that are closely related. And you can reference the website when to and not to use them during early use. And so if you ever concerned that you don't know for sure, go ahead and look up on the website how to use it correctly. So here's our credits tab. We're going to talk about all of our sources here, which include the University of Wisconsin-Madison, their article using semicolons, and sort of 3 images that we had. So my favorite was the T-Rex one, and that's actually a t-shirt you can get. So that's from T-Turtle. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed my screencast on how to use semicolons correctly, and hopefully it helps everyone out. If you had any issues, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.